Hey everybody, I'm here with the Series 1 Jedi holocron. I'm going to be putting both Series 1 and Series 2 crystals into it and comparing the different voice lines that you get with each of them. So let's turn this on, no crystals in the chamber, and let's just see what the default voice lines are. Okay, that's not normal. It's supposed to be glowing blue.
We are sith. Do you know who I am? The Sith killed each other, victims of their own greed. But from the ashes of destruction, I was the last survivor. I chose to pass my knowledge on to only one. I created a legacy so resilient, and now you come before me. Have you come to be my apprentice?
Okay. That is the same of what we saw with the Series 1 Sith holocron. I have no idea why that's doing this. It should be the message that Obi-Wan Kenobi recorded when the Jedi Temple was falling. I have no idea why it's glowing red. There's no crystals inside of it whatsoever. And it's still doing that. So I'm gonna start putting in the crystals, and maybe if I put in the red one, it'll even out. But if anybody can tell me what's happening to it, so let's plug in the red crystal and see if it keeps doing that. Okay, it is the exact same.
This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the temple. That time has passed, and our future is uncertain.
So this is what the message should be when you first open this crystal, except it should be glowing blue. I have no idea why it's glowing red or doing this with the red crystal inserted.
Always remember, your focus determines your reality. All energy from the living force, from all things that have ever lived, feeds into the cosmic force, binding everything and communicating to us through the midichlorians.
That is not normal with both the standard and the red crystal. So it does look like the red crystal balanced out the corruption that happened. And now we'll be moving on to the rest of the crystals, starting with green. And see if that also works through the corruption.
I will not be the last Jedi. Now that they're extinct, the Jedi are romanticized, deified. If you strip away the myth and look at their deeds, the legacy of the Jedi is failure, hypocrisy, hubris. The Force is not a power you have. It's not about lifting rocks. It's the energy between all things, a tension, a balance that binds the universe together. What do you know about the Force? I will teach you the ways of the Jedi. Breathe. Just breathe. Reach out with your feelings. What do you see? I've seen this raw strength only once before. I will teach you the ways of the Jedi.
Okay. A lot more voices here than when it was inserted into the Sith holocron, which is super nice. It is of Luke Skywalker after the Empire has fallen, which I think is super cool. And now we're moving on to the Series 1 Blue Crystal. That was the Series 1 green. We're moving on to the Series 1 blue.
This is the lesson. That force does not belong to the Jedi. To say that if the Jedi die, the light dies is vanity. Can you feel that? I've seen this raw strangling once before. I will not be the last Jedi. This is the lesson. That force does not belong to the Jedi. To say that if the Jedi die, the light dies is vanity. Can you feel that?
So it looks like the Series 1 and the Series 1 blue and green crystal are just copying each other. Again, super disappointing from the Sith holocron that these are just the same thing when they are two different philosophies to get those crystal colors. But now we're moving on to the purple one, which should have a difference because there's not many purple Jedi.
You're the Jedi Master who was responsible for the training and creation of Darth Vader. What do you know about the Force? The Force is not a power you have. It's not about lifting rocks. It's the energy between all things, a tension, a balance that binds the universe together. I will teach you the ways of the Jedi. I will not be the last Jedi.
It looks like there was a couple different ones with the purple crystal, but not many that are different. Moving on to the white crystal. I will be unable to do the Series 1 yellow crystal because my yellow crystal has gone missing. So last one of the Series 1 crystals, the white crystal.
Now that they're extinct, the Jedi are romanticized, deified. If you strip away the myth and look at their deeds, the legacy of the Jedi is failure, hypocrisy, hubris. I've seen this raw strangling once before.
Emotions have power that discipline cannot contain. A Jedi must beware of unleashing that power, for fear of never being able to control it again.
I will teach you the ways of the Jedi. Breathe. Just breathe. Reach out with your feelings. What do you see? Now that they're extinct, the Jedi are romanticized, deified. If you strip away the myth and look at their deeds, the legacy of the Jedi is failure, hypocrisy, hubris.
Okay, again, a couple of new voice lines, but still not many. Again, kind of disappointing that all of the Jedi crystals would not be different inside the Jedi holocron. It kind of makes sense that they were all the same, all about, like, corrupting the user in the Sith holocron, but the fact that they're all different in the Jedi holocron is a bit disappointing to see. But now we are going to try the Series 2 crystals inside of the Series 1 Jedi holocron. It comes with a little paper that says that this going inside the Sith holocron unlocks Darth Vader, which we did see, but let's see what happens when you put it inside of the Jedi holocron.
Concentrate. Feel the force flow. Yes. Good. Through the force, things you will see, other places, the future, the past.
Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Thousands of Jedi once there were. Then came war. In our arrogance, join the conflict. Swiftly we did. Fear, anger, hate, consumed by the dark side the Jedi were.
The Midichlorians are a microscopic life form that resides within all living cells. And we are symbionts with them. Life forms living together for mutual advantage. Without the midichlorians, life could not exist, and we would have no knowledge of the Force. They continually speak to us, telling us the will of the Force. When you learn to quiet your mind, you'll hear them speaking to you.
For my ally is the Force, and the powerful ally it is. Life creates it, makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings so be, not this crude matter. You must feel the Force around you.
Okay, that is super exciting that the red crystal did a lot of different things compared to not only the Series 1 red crystal, but all of the other Series 1 crystals as well. I'm excited to plug that into the Series 2 Jedi holocron and see what other voice lines there might be. Now we are going in with the Series 2 green crystal. It does say here that it'll unlock Qui-Gon Jinn, which we did hear a couple of voice lines for him already. I'm wondering if they will be the same or different.
The Force is not a power you have. It's not about lifting rocks. It's the energy between all things, a tension, a balance that binds the universe together.
Okay, I don't think that was Qui-Gon.
I will teach you the ways of the Jedi. Breathe. Just breathe. Reach out with your feelings. What do you see? Now that they're extinct, the Jedi are romanticized, deified. If you strip away the myth and look at their deeds, the legacy of the Jedi is failure, hypocrisy, hubris.
Right, so it sounds like the Series 2 crystal is the same as the Series 1 without the voice of Qui-Gon Jinn. That is super disappointing and it does not fill me with a lot of hope when going through the other crystals. But maybe it'll be different when plugging it into the Series 2 holocron, but we'll see. Now, this paper says that you should unlock all Ben Kenobi in the voice lines.
Breathe. Just breathe. Reach out with your feelings. What do you see? I I will not be the last Jedi. The Force is not a power you have. It's not about lifting rocks. It's the energy between all things, a tension, a balance that binds the universe together.
Unfortunately, that is the same. Just like last video, I'm going to be speeding through the last 3 crystals just to see if they are the same or if they do in fact have different lines, but this is not giving me much hope of different voice lines.
Emotions have power that discipline cannot contain. A Jedi must beware of unleashing that power, for fear of never being able to control it again.
So the only difference with this one is the 1 Mace Windu line, which is still pretty cool, but again, disappointing. Okay, that one super sucks because it says that you will unlock Ahsoka Tano, which is my favorite Jedi, and it is, again, old Luke Skywalker, and only a couple of lines from him. So that I find super disappointing. Right, so unfortunately the yellow is the exact same as all of the other colors, which I find super disappointing considering it says that you will unlock different characters when putting it into the Series 1 holocron. But yeah, that's kind of all that there is for today. Catch you all on the flip side.